the story of the fiery furnace and the courage of the 3 young men. Did you know that 3 men survived a fiery furnace because of their unwavering faith? Let's follow this story so you can understand. During the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar in Babylon, he erected a huge golden statue and ordered all the inhabitants of the kingdom to bow down and worship when they heard the sound of musical instruments. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into a fiery furnace. Among the inhabitants were 3 young Hebrew men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who refused to worship the statue, remaining faithful to their God. King Nebuchadnezzar, furious at the young men's disobedience, gave them one last chance to bow before the statue. When they again refused, declaring their trust in God to save them, the king ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual, and the young men to be tied up and thrown into it. The furnace was so hot that the men who threw Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego into the flames were killed by the intense heat. To the king's and his advisors' surprise, when they looked into the furnace, they saw not 3, but 4 men walking through the fire, unharmed and free from their bonds. The 4th man looked like a divine being, and Nebuchadnezzar recognized that the God of the Hebrews had protected them. He called the young men out of the furnace, and everyone noticed that the fire had had no effect on their bodies. Not a single hair had been singed, and their clothes didn't smell of smoke. Impressed by the miracle, Nebuchadnezzar declared that the God of Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego was the true God, commanding that no one speak against him, on pain of death. Thus, the 3 young men were promoted to positions of honor in the kingdom of Babylon, and their story became a powerful testimony to divine protection and the strength of faith. The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego teaches us that true faith is unshakable. Even in the face of the greatest challenges, divine protection is a promise for those who trust in God, regardless of the circumstances.